Hey everyone! Your story isn't just cool, it's like a magnet for the people you want to buy from you. It's the secret ingredient that turns people just looking around into loyal customers. Why? Because stories connect with us in a special way. Today we're looking at the top 3 ways stories can help your business grow like crazy. We're not just talking ideas, we're giving you real things you can do right now to see results. Get ready to use the power of your story and watch your customers multiply. Look, we're all people here. We all have our own stories, our own struggles, and our own triumphs. It's these shared experiences that make us human, that make us connect on a deeper level. When we strip away the layers of pretense and just be ourselves, that's when real connections happen. We connect with feelings, with honesty, with real stories. It's not just about the words we say, but the emotions we convey. When you share a piece of yourself, you're inviting others to do the same. You're creating a space where people feel safe to open up, to be vulnerable, and to truly connect. Customers don't just buy a thing, they buy a feeling, an experience, a connection. Think about the last time you made a purchase. Was it just about the product, or was it about how that product made you feel? Maybe it reminded you of a happy memory, or maybe it made you feel understood and valued. That's the power of connection. When you share your story, your hard times, your wins, what's important to you, you make your brand feel human. You're not just a faceless entity, you're a person with dreams, challenges, and a unique perspective. This authenticity resonates with people. It makes them feel like they're part of something bigger, something real. You're saying, hey, I'm just like you, I understand. This simple act of empathy can transform a transactional relationship into a meaningful connection. It's about showing that you care, that you're listening, and that you're there for them. It's about building trust and loyalty, one genuine interaction at a time. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're at a business meeting, and instead of diving straight into the agenda, you start by sharing a personal story. Maybe it's about a challenge you overcame or a lesson you learned. This sets the tone for the meeting, making it more personal and engaging. It encourages others to share their stories too, fostering a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect. Let's say you run a bakery. Sure, the cakes look amazing, but what's the story behind them? Why did you start baking in the first place? What inspires your creations? These are the stories that make your bakery unique, that make people want to come back for more. Yeah, the cakes look amazing, but what's the story behind them? Maybe it's a family tradition, passed down through generations. Maybe it's a passion you discovered during a difficult time in your life. Whatever it is, sharing that story adds depth and meaning to your business. Maybe baking helped you through a tough time. Maybe it was a way for you to cope, to find solace and joy in the midst of chaos. These personal stories resonate with people. They see a part of themselves in your journey, and that creates a powerful connection. Maybe it was your grandma's recipe that got you started. The smell of freshly baked cookies in her kitchen, the warmth of her love and care. These memories are not just yours, they evoke a sense of nostalgia and comfort in others too. Sharing these stories makes your brand relatable and endearing. Share that. Let people in. Let them see the person behind the business, the heart and soul that goes into every product. This transparency builds trust and loyalty. People appreciate honesty and authenticity. They want to support businesses that align with their values and beliefs. Let them see the love behind those yummy treats. Show them the passion and dedication that goes into every cake, every cookie, every loaf of bread. This not only makes your products more appealing, but also creates a deeper connection with your customers. That's how you connect with people in a way that's more than just buying and selling. It's about creating a community, a sense of belonging. When people feel connected to your brand, they become more than just customers. They become advocates, spreading the word and bringing others into the fold. That's how you build a group of superfans who believe in what you're doing. These are the people who will support you through thick and thin, who will champion your brand and help it grow. They are your most valuable asset, and building real connections with them is the key to long-term success. Now here's what you can do right now. Take a moment to reflect on your journey, your experiences, and the values that drive your business. Think about the stories that have shaped you and your brand. These are the stories that will resonate with your audience, that will create a lasting impact. Write down one personal story that connects to what your business believes in. Don't think too hard, just write. Let the words flow from your heart. This is not about crafting the perfect narrative, it's about being genuine and authentic. Your story doesn't have to be grand or dramatic, it just has to be real. Get that story out of your head and onto paper. Once it's written down, you can refine it, share it, and use it to connect with your audience. This is the first step in building real connections, in creating a brand that people love and trust. That's how you start building real connections. By being open, honest, and true to yourself, you invite others to do the same. You create a space where people feel valued and understood, where they can connect on a deeper level. This is the foundation of a successful and meaningful business. Listen, your story isn't just about feelings, it's about showing you're the expert, the best in your field. It's about demonstrating your knowledge, your skills, and your experience. When you tell your story, you're not just sharing your journey, you're proving your credibility. You're showing that you have the expertise to back up your claims. This is crucial in any field, whether you're in business, fitness, education, or any other industry. People want to know that you know what you're talking about. They want to see that you have the experience and the knowledge to help them achieve their goals. So, when you share your story, make sure you're highlighting your expertise. Show them that you know your stuff. When you share your journey, your good and bad times, what you've learned, you're showing people you know what you're talking about. You're not just telling them about your successes, but also about your failures and how you overcame them. This makes your story more relatable and believable. People appreciate honesty and transparency. They want to know that you've faced challenges and come out stronger on the other side. This builds trust and credibility, so don't be afraid to share the tough times. They are just as important as the good times in showing your expertise. You're not just saying things, you're doing them. You're taking action and making things happen. This is what sets you apart from others. Anyone can talk about their ideas and plans, but not everyone can execute them. When you show that you're a doer, not just a talker, people take notice. They see that you're serious about your work, and that you have the skills and determination to achieve your goals. This is a powerful message to convey in your story. You've been there, done that, and you have the experience to prove it. Think about it, your experience is your greatest asset. It shows that you've been through the ups and downs, learned valuable lessons, and come out stronger. This is what people want to see. They want to know that you have the experience to guide them through their own challenges. So, make sure you're highlighting your experience in your story. Show them that you've been there and done that. If you're looking for a fitness coach, who are you going to trust more? Someone who's always been in great shape, or someone who's struggled with their weight, got fit, and now helps others do the same? The answer is obvious. You'd trust the person who has been through the struggle and come out on the other side. This is because they have the experience and the empathy to understand what you're going through. They know the challenges and the obstacles because they've faced them themselves. This makes them more relatable and trustworthy. So when you're sharing your story, make sure you're highlighting your own struggles and how you've overcome them. This will make your story more powerful and impactful. Exactly. The one with the story, the one who's been through it. This is the person people are going to trust and turn to for guidance. Your story is your greatest asset. It's what sets you apart from others and makes you unique. So, don't be afraid to share it. Be proud of your journey and the lessons you've learned along the way. This is what makes you an expert in your field. This is what makes you the best person to help others achieve their goals. That's why your story is so powerful. It's not just about your successes, but also about your failures and how you've overcome them. It's about the lessons you've learned and the experiences that have shaped you. This is what makes your story unique and valuable. So don't be afraid to share it. Be proud of your journey and the person you've become. This is what makes you an expert in your field. This is what makes you the best person to help others achieve their goals. It's proof that you have the knowledge and experience to help people reach their goals. Your story is your proof. It's your evidence that you know what you're talking about, so make sure you're sharing it in a way that highlights your expertise and experience. Show people that you have the knowledge and skills to help them achieve their goals. This is what will set you apart from others and make you the go-to person in your field. So, here's what you can do for this part. Think about a time in your journey that shows your expertise. Think about a time when you faced a challenge and overcame it. Think about a time when you achieved something big. These are the moments that will make your story powerful and impactful. These are the moments that will show people that you know your stuff. Think about a time in your journey that shows your expertise. Maybe it's a time you overcame a big problem, a time you achieved something big, or a time you realized, wow, I'm actually good at this. These are the moments that will make your story powerful and impactful. These are the moments that will show people that you know your stuff. Maybe it's a time you overcame a big problem, a time you faced a significant challenge and came out stronger. These are the moments that will make your story powerful and impactful. These are the moments that will show people that you know your stuff. A time you achieved something big, a time you reached a significant milestone or accomplished a major goal. These are the moments that will make your story powerful and impactful. These are the moments that will show people that you know your stuff. A time you realized, wow, I'm actually good at this. These are the moments that will make your story powerful and impactful. These are the moments that will show people that you know your stuff. Find that moment and make it part of your story. Let people see how great you are. Let them see your expertise and experience. This is what will set you apart from others and make you the go-to person in your field. Let people see how great you are. Show them your skills, your knowledge, and your experience. This is what will make your story powerful and impactful. This is what will show people that you know your stuff. Part 3. Stand out or get lost. Let's be honest, there's a lot going on out there. The world is bustling with activity, and the business landscape is more crowded than ever. Every corner you turn, there's a new startup, a new idea, a new brand trying to make its mark. It's a noisy, competitive environment where everyone is vying for attention. Lots of businesses want attention. They all have something to say, something to sell, and they're all shouting at the top of their lungs to be heard. But in this cacophony, how do you ensure that your voice doesn't get drowned out? How do you rise above the noise and make a lasting impression? So, how do you get noticed? It's not just about having a great product or service. It's about how you present it, how you connect with your audience. It's about creating a narrative that resonates, that sticks in people's minds long after they've encountered your brand. How do you make your brand unforgettable? The answer lies in your story. Your story is the unique thread that weaves through everything you do. It's the essence of your brand, the thing that sets you apart from everyone else. It's what makes you memorable. You guessed it, your story. It's not just about the facts and figures, the features and benefits. It's about the journey, the challenges you've overcome, the passion that drives you. It's about the human element that people can relate to, that they can connect with on an emotional level. Your story is what makes you special. It's what makes you different from everyone else. It's the reason why people will choose you over the competition. It's the thing that will make them remember you, talk about you, and come back to you time and time again. It's what makes you different from everyone else. Think about it. Two businesses might offer the same product or service, but it's the one with the compelling story that will stand out. It's the one that can make an emotional connection with its audience that will win their loyalty. Two life coaches might offer similar things, but it's the one with the amazing story of overcoming challenges, of finding their purpose, of changing their life that people will remember. It's the story that inspires, that motivates, that makes people believe in the possibility of change, of changing their life that people will remember. It's the story that makes them feel something that touches their hearts and minds. It's the story that they will share with others that will spread like wildfire, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate audience. Think about your favorite brands. What is it about them that you love? What is it that makes you loyal to them? It's not just the product or service they offer. It's the story behind the brand, the values they stand for, the way they make you feel. Nike, Apple, whatever. These brands have built their success on powerful stories that connect with people on a deep level. They have created a narrative that goes beyond the product, that speaks to the aspirations, the dreams, the emotions of their audience. They all have strong stories that connect with people. They're not just selling shoes or phones, they're selling inspiration, a feeling. They're selling a vision of what you can achieve, of who you can become. And that's what makes them unforgettable. They're not just selling shoes or phones, they're selling inspiration, a feeling. They're selling a vision of what you can achieve, of who you can become. And that's what makes them unforgettable. It's the story that creates a bond, that builds trust, that fosters loyalty. So, here's your last thing to do. Write a sentence summarizing what makes your story different. This is your unique selling proposition, the core of your brand narrative. It's the essence of who you are and what you stand for. It's the thing that will make people sit up and take notice. What's the one thing people will remember about you? What's the thing that will make them say, I need to know more? This is your hook, your anchor, the thing that will draw people in and keep them engaged. It's the heart of your story, the thing that makes you truly unique. What's the thing that will make them say, I need to know more? This is your hook, your anchor, the thing that will draw people in and keep them engaged. It's the heart of your story, the thing that makes you truly unique. It's the reason why people will choose you over the competition. Find that sentence and make it a big part of how you talk about your brand. Make it the cornerstone of your marketing, the foundation of your communication strategy. Let it guide everything you do, from your social media posts to your sales pitches. Because in the end, it's your story that will make you stand out or get lost. There you have it, everyone. The power of storytelling is yours. It's time to stop blending in and start standing out. Start using your story today. Think about these 3 things and create a story that brings in your ideal customers. Need help putting it all together? Want to make your storytelling even better? Join my program for step-by-step help and watch your business grow.